The quality of sleep will have a direct impact on how much testosterone you produce. If you want your body to function at its best, you need to work on it, you need to fuel it, and you need to rest it. Most importantly, resting, right? Or else it won't fucking work well. If you have a good quality sleep schedule, your body can rest properly. And when you sleep, that's when you make testosterone. I don't think you don't know this, so listen to this. What happens if you don't sleep properly? What happens? Your body can't produce enough or as much of testosterone as it could be, right? Your genetic limit is here. You're producing this much because of your sleep habits. Possibly, maybe your diet is fine, maybe your exercise is fine, but your sleep qualities can bring it up right here. So what can you do? There's four things that you can do, and that's all you will need. There are a long list of things that you can avoid, which I will make a video about. But for this video, you need to do these five things. Okay? First one. Many of you may not agree with this, but this has helped me a lot. It's reading before bed, a storybook that I do not find too interesting, or a self-help book will also work. Anything that you do not get too excited before. So a typical book that will get me excited would be a David Goggins book, which is a motivation book. That is why I don't read it before bed. But something that I could probably fall asleep on is Man's Search for Meaning, which is a very good book because the act of reading, you're not using your phone, you're almost going to sleep. It calms and relaxes your mind because many of us during the end of the day, we have nothing to do. We're bored, right? We're trying to sleep. Thoughts will start enter our mind. The very idea of having a book is so that none of that enters your mind and then you can just sleep. Second thing which helps improve the quality of sleep is taping your mouth with a micro tape. Now I know you're scared. What happens if I can't breathe? I can't breathe. It's a small tape and it looks like this. So I would do it. This is how much tape I would use. Just this much. I would just place it in my mouth. If I struggle to breathe, I would just open my mouth and I could breathe. Yep, sorry. Hmm? There. That is all. Shit. You saw how easy that was? That is all. This is called micropore tape, which you need to get because when that tip is on your mouth, your lips are shut. Where do you breathe from? Where else can you breathe from? Only your nose. Only your nose. So you got to train yourself to breathe only through your nose. I still use this tape to breathe from the nose. And the days that I don't, I realize that my body goes into the natural act of breathing through the mouth, which I do not like. You have to breathe through your nose because your nose filters the air and it deepens your sleep quality. People with sleep apnea, severe sleep apnea, they breathe from their mouth. And if you see many of them, they have a very big, they're quite fat, or you have big face fat. The face structures itself is different. And Huberman talks about it. Many people in the science talk about it. So please, please do this. Third thing, which is I do not hear talked about online, is you need to be tired. If you're a man functioning and doing a lot of things, you will eventually become tired. But if you don't do a lot of things in the day, how will you sleep? How will you get sleep? How, if your body recharges to 100% and you barely work, you don't do any exercise, you tire about 10, use 10% of your resources. So you're still at like 90% energy. How can you sleep? I cannot sleep if I haven't exercised or if I haven't done a mentally challenging task. Unless I've been tired from like the whole week, right? Otherwise, I would be wide awake. You need to exercise. You need to, to exhaust your brain. Because when your brain is exhausted, you do not have time to think about why did she leave me? Why did she leave me unopened? Why did this girl leave me? Nothing like that. Nothing like that can enter your mind. When you're physically tired, your muscles are tired, your whole body is tired. You just want to sleep. And if you work hard enough, if you exercise hard enough, you will just sleep. Lastly, lastly, and I'm going to stress this, you need to have magnesium in your diet. If you are a person who struggles to sleep, magnesium helps reduce your stress level, alleviate anxiety, and it also helps relax your muscles, which is a bonus if you work out. How do I get magnesium enriched? Very simple. Take dark chocolate, something that is 85% and above, almonds, any types of nuts, honestly. So almonds is a great one because it also has zinc in it, which is also good for your testosterone. If you want to function right, you need to sleep right. But if you want to sleep right, you also need to eat right. All these things come into play once you eat, once you work, and once you exercise. These three things need to be there, right? In order for you to function at your best capacity. These are my tips that will undoubtedly improve your sleep quality for sure. Now, if you combine all of this, all of these four tips with sleeping early, I say 10:30, 10, 11. 11 itself is still considered early, at least for many teenagers out there. You will sleep like a baby, and then when you wake up, you'll be ready to perform as a man full of testosterone, powering through the day. That's how you want to be. That's who you can be. I, when I wake up in the morning, I feel strong. I feel energized. It's because I eat, I exercise, I do all the things that I'm supposed to do. That's how you build yourself. See ya.